Third grade, today you are getting your sketchbook, a tree silhouette packet, pencils, erasers, a black piece of paper. What I first want you to do is in your sketchbook, turn to a clean page. You can look and be inspired by the tree silhouette packets. There's all different types of trees in there. What we're going to be doing is making a tree out of black paper to put over the top of our eerie tint, tone, and shade moon. So when you find one that you like, you can kind of see how to draw it. We don't have to worry about it being a silhouette in our sketchbook. A line drawing is fine. But you're basically going to start with the trunk of the tree. You see how it goes out at the bottom? So you're going to kind of go up a little bit, make the trunk. Then it's going to go out in like a V. So you can kind of do a V pattern. In the middle, you might do another separate trunk. But this is where your basis starts, and then you just break off into a series of different V's. Your branches will get skinnier as they get further away. Since it's a silhouette, we don't have to worry about adding branches on. They can just be attached wherever you want them to be. They're all kind of reaching towards the sky, and you have like this big ball of branches, so you want to go back in and keep going further, and then it can get smaller and smaller as it goes away. It also can extend over to the edge. Just have fun with it and practice. After you have a comfortable practice level with the trees and you feel like you're ready to do one on black paper, then you can start it on the black paper. You can see that I've drawn a couple different types in my book. If you want to do an evergreen, basically that is pretty simple. I don't know if it'll look as spooky, but you're welcome to do it. It would be a stem, and then a small series of like jaggedy triangles. Now when you do this, you can draw it all out on your black paper. When we glue it down, because it's a drawing, you will want to flip it over so you don't see all of the pencil lines that you drew. So even with the branched out tree or the evergreen tree, you're going to flip it over. So you can see all of this won't matter as you draw it onto your black paper. So moving to the black paper, you get a square. It's about the same size as the gray paper that you had for your moon. And you're going to draw it out. If you feel comfortable just drawing it with pencil, go ahead. Some people have taught me in the past that if you start drawing it with an eraser, I don't know if you can kind of see that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. You can kind of do a tree however you want, adding branches and things by drawing it with a pink eraser first. And then when you like it, then you go back around it with a pencil. Now I'm using white so you can really see what I'm doing here. And I can add more branches on, thinner ones if I want to later. And the cool thing about an eraser is if you don't like a branch or a part of the tree, you can just swipe it away with your hand. So there is my tree. And then you're going to, if you have time, make sure you write your name on this tree, because remember we're going to flip it over anyway, so you can put your name and then your grade. If it ends up being cleanup time, it can go in your folder. If you get a chance though, you're just going to cut it out. Remember, when you're cutting, you're turning the paper, not the scissors. And you can cut chunks off so you can get to certain areas. It doesn't have to be perfect at first. You can also go back in and cut little sections out. But see, I'm just dropping the pieces out that get in my way. And I can even go straight ahead and keep doing that. After you get it cut out, we will talk about glue next time. So today, draw your tree, possibly get it on black paper. If you get further ahead, you can cut it out. Okay? Thank you for listening.